Hello. The term SQL comes from structured query language. A query language is a type of programming language that has been designed to facilitate the communication and processing of information in databases. In a simple concept, SQL is the language of databases. Most companies store their information in databases, and these databases are divided into two categories. We have relational and non-relational databases. MySQL being a type of relational database. Relational databases can be of several kinds. As I said, we have MySQL, and we also have PostgreSQL, Microsoft SQL, Oracle DB, and so on. Most of these databases use the SQL language, so once we learn the basics of this language, we will be able to work with almost any type of relational database. A relational database is a database that stores related information in several tables and allows information to be traversed in more than one table in the same search. It is easier to understand how this concept works by thinking about the following example. Let's imagine that we are a company that wants to keep track of the sales. We could create an Excel spreadsheet with all the information we want to follow in the form of various columns. We can have an order number, an order date, amount due, tracking number, customer name, customer address, phone number, and so on. We can see that in this way, in our Excel spreadsheet, we have the data of two entities. We have both our order data and our customer data. When a customer places more than one order, his data will be repeated for each order, which is costly both in terms of memory and in a possible speed of information processing. With a relational database, like the one in the diagram below, we will avoid all these possible problems. We will be able to create two tables, one for orders and one for our customers. Our customer table will contain a customer ID, a unique identifier for each customer, along with his name, address, and phone number. Our orders will include a unique identifier as well, a date, an amount due, a tracking number, and instead of having a separate field for each type of data of our customer, we will have its unique ID, this being a reference to our customer table. In order to run a database locally, we will need two things: locally installing a MySQL server and installing a tool to browse our databases, namely MySQL Workbench. In the next video, we will install these programs.